I'm Dan Gardella, and I'm here with the men's head basketball coach, Anthony Latina. Coach, thanks for coming down today.
Thanks for having me.
We'll start right off with conference plays. Tonight's game technically marks the halfway point of your NEC season. There have been some ups and downs, but how would you evaluate your team's performance?
Well, you know, we've been very competitive. We've lost a lot of close games, partially because we're not a great free throw shooting team, and that's hurt us in a lot of these games. But, you know, I'm proud of our guys. We had a great group of guys that are fighting, and we've been consistent. We've just been falling a little short in every game. So hopefully in the second half of the conference play, we can, you know, kind of reverse that and start winning some of those close games. So, you know, we've been in every game with about 4 to 5 minutes to go, and we just got to figure out a way to finish these things a little bit better.
And you said you were in those close games. What are some things that you guys need to change to kind of turn around your season in the second half of Northeast Conference slate?
Well, I think our two biggest areas of weakness is we miss a lot of free throws. We're not a very good free throw shooting team, which comes into play in close games, and we have not shot the ball consistently from three at all. If we can shoot the ball a little more consistently and make some free throws, I think a lot of these losses would have been wins. So that's something that you just have to. Part of it's mental, part of it's continue to work on it. And but the thing that we must keep doing to keep ourselves in these games is continue to defend and rebound, which has been consistent. So if we continue to do that and the shooting gets a little bit better, hopefully some of these results will reverse themselves.
And tonight's game marks the annual Pack the Pitt night. Just explain to me the energy that the fans give the players, knowing that the entire Pitt Center is going to be filled with PIO fans.
Well, it's obviously whenever you have a big crowd, it's a motivating factor. Obviously, the game's going to be on national television. You know, the students do a great job. Student government does a great job. Everyone does a great job of promoting this event. So, and it's a good opportunity for our guys. You know, for a lot of people, this may be the one time people watch us play all year. So it's an opportunity to kind of show what we're made of. And so people don't, you know, a lot of people haven't seen a game, whether it's on TV or live. And if we, you know, perform at a high level, then maybe it'll be more likely to come back. So it's a great opportunity for our guys to play in front of a big crowd and to kind of show people that, you know, we're a better team than we have played so far.
And tonight's game will also be broadcasted on ESPNU. How excited do your players get knowing that they are representing Sacred Heart University to a nationally televised audience?
Well, I think very excited, and I know I'm very excited to get the opportunity to really promote our program, promote our university, which is an awesome place, and hopefully we can show the country. And for like I told our players, this will maybe be the only time a lot of people in the country will watch you play. So you get an opportunity to, you know, really show people what we're made of, and hopefully that will, you know, kind of catapult us into the second half of the season.
And then looking ahead, on Saturday you take on Central Connecticut State, who shoot very well from the floor, about 45%. How do you go about defending 4 players who average double figures?
Well, they're a very good offensive team. I think the biggest key defense with our defense is team defense. They have some very talented offensive players that are very difficult to stop one-on-one. You have to really communicate, have good team defense, make players go 1 against 2, and really help each other out. I think that's the biggest key is team defense, which requires communication and effort. And those are things we've been doing a pretty good job of. You know, we played St. Francis, Pennsylvania last week, who was averaging 80 points a game and held in the 70, you know, for the second time in a row. So our defense has been there. We just have to play a little bit better offensively, making some threes, shooting some free throws, and then finish these last 3 or 4 minutes. If we can do that, you know, I think the sky's the limit.
Coach, that's all the time that we have today, but we want to thank you so much for coming down and spending a little time with us.
Thank you for having me.
Be sure to dress in red and get out to the Pitt Center tonight for the men's annual Pack the Pitt game. Tip-off is at 9 p.m. as the Blackbirds of LIU Brooklyn come to the Pitt Center.